Hey guys, I hope your day is going well, and in today's video I will be doing a review of the C3YoYoDesign Speedaholic. Before any of you guys ask, this is the version 1 Speedaholic from a little while ago. I am aware that there is a version 2 Speedaholic that's got quite a few differences, and if I can get my hands on one, I'll be sure to do a review of it. But this is the version 1 Speedaholic. Well, there's really nothing else to say, so let's get into the review. First of all, this yo-yo goes for $13, links down below, and is C3YoYoDesign's kind of take on the cheap but good plastic unresponsive yo-yos. As usual with any of my reviews, here are the specs of this yo-yo. Okay, first, let's get into the unboxing experience of this yo-yo. First of all, the package that I have for this yo-yo, I believe, is the original packaging with everything that's included. However, there might be another plastic piece inside that I ended up throwing away. I got this yo-yo quite a few years ago, so there might be something that is missing, but this is the general box design at least. Looking at the outside of the box, we have this really cool like plastic transparent box. So on one side you can clearly see the yo-yo. It says C3YoYoDesign, designed in Hong Kong. On the other side, there's just a warning. On the back, there's just something from C3YoYoDesign, and on the side is C3YoYoDesign's social media. On the top, there really isn't much other than just C3YoYoDesign. So, opening up the box, we just have really the yo-yo and some string. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the unboxing experience. The body itself of this yo-yo is a strong polycarbonate material that I've actually found is very durable. Looking at the outside of the yo-yo, we have this really cool translucent orange body, which I really like. It looks amazing, and it is one of the most unique yo-yos I have because it is translucent. It's also really cool how you can kind of like see the string through the cup, and I overall really like it. One thing that I didn't really like though was the little plastic stickers on it. The stickers themselves look pretty cool. However, it just kind of makes the yo-yo feel cheap in a way. And although I know the yo-yo is only $13, it just takes away a little bit from the quality, but the stickers still do look pretty cool. The shape of this yo-yo is definitely an H shape with the weight distribution right on these rims. Screwing apart the yo-yo, we have a standard flat C3YoYoDesign bearing. I do wish this yo-yo included a center track bearing, however the flat bearing works just fine. The axle itself is actually fairly large. It's one of C3YoYoDesign's larger axles. And the response pads themselves are very standard. Now, I did a little bit of research trying to figure out whether this yo-yo actually has spacers or not, and it looks like it does, but I couldn't really find any confirming info online. So it's got these like gold little rings that kind of look like spacers, but I'm still not confident that they are because I can't like take them apart or anything. So yeah. In the hand, this yo-yo feels very comfortable. The H shape itself feels great to hold in the hand and is just really nice. However, the texture of this yo-yo is glossy, and this really does affect grinds. And I'll talk more about that later in the grind section of this video. The texture is completely glossy, which makes it pretty grippy to your finger. Just taking a look around the outside of the yo-yo, we see on the side we have Speedaholic and some pretty cool text, some little flashy, shiny designs, C3YoYoDesign Hong Kong, and then in the middle we have this little sticker that kind of covers up the area that the axle screws into. But yeah, that's about it for the personal appearance of this yo-yo. Alright, now what you guys have all been looking for, how does this yo-yo feel and play on the string? First off, I have to say, C3YoYoDesign really hit the nail on the head for getting a good plastic unresponsive yo-yo. This yo-yo is very stable because of its weight concentrated around the rims. On the string, I'd have to say that this yo-yo feels pretty light. Compared to most other yo-yos in my collection that are also plastic, it plays mostly lighter than the rest of them. I do enjoy this floaty sort of feel, but personally, I mostly prefer the solid yo-yos rather than the floaty feel, but that's just a personal preference. The spin time of this yo-yo is very good. I can get all my tricks done with ease and still have lots of extra spin time left. The binds of this yo-yo are very good, and I can hit all my binds very easily. It's not like the yo-yo is having trouble picking up the string when I'm doing a bind. I can perform even the most like crazy binds on this yo-yo and it'll still come back to my hand easily. The shape of this yo-yo also makes it great for fast tricks. After all, it is called the Speedaholic. The lightweight design and wide width make it great for catching the string when doing fast tricks. It makes it very stable, like I said before, which is crucial for fast tricks. And it also makes it great for any whips, slacks, or lacerations because since that gap width is pretty wide, you can easily catch the string in there. The yo-yo itself also has fairly low walls, which makes this yo-yo also great for horizontal. I wouldn't say it's the best yo-yo that's plastic in my collection for horizontal, however, it is pretty solid. So overall, this yo-yo really is pretty great, but here's where I kind of have to knock it. For grinds, this yo-yo doesn't really do them. Now I know that plastic yo-yos usually don't do grinds very well, but some of these new plastic yo-yos out there on the market can actually grind pretty well, and I wish the Speedaholic could be up to par with them. This glossy finish just makes any grind impossible. You can't finger grind, finger spin, palm grind. I know, before any of you ask, the new version 2 Speedaholic is supposed to be really good for finger spins, so yeah, I know. And basically any grind you try with this yo-yo is very difficult, if not impossible. So I just wish they made a matte finish of this yo-yo and not a glossy finish. That's like one drawback of this yo-yo. Another little negative that I noticed with this yo-yo is when you're throwing it down, I feel like it almost slips off your hand. So I know before I said that the binds are pretty good, and they are. They do come back to your hand. However, at least my yo-yo, it doesn't wrap around the yo-yo very tightly. And so this can be a problem when you're throwing it down. You can't like rip it off. For most yo-yos, you can really throw the yo-yo as hard as you want and you know it's going to spin for a very long time. But this yo-yo, it feels like it's like sliding off my hand kind of. And I just really don't like that negative feedback. It makes this kind of like thudding feeling in my hand. So when it hits the end of the string, it kind of has this heavy thud that kind of jars your hand a little bit. And again, I don't like this negative feedback. It's just so jarring and it just doesn't feel good in the hand. So this yo-yo is great because it has long spin times, but just those two factors there, that it's not good for grinds and you can't really rip it off and it has that kind of heavy thud on the end of the string, just are my little negative things about the yo-yo. Alright, so here's the thing that this yo-yo really excels at that I think is so valuable with it. And it's the value for price. So when I got this yo-yo, it was $13, and that is really cheap for a yo-yo of this quality. So I know I've said those negative things about it, however, I still really like this yo-yo and play with it all the time. It's such a solid choice for any plastic yo-yo, and I feel like it's really geared towards pretty much anyone. Beginners, intermediates, and experts can all use this yo-yo and learn from it. So I really recommend the Speedaholic. Its value for price is very good. Okay, so that is it for the video of my review of the Speedaholic. If you guys have any questions whatsoever about the yo-yo itself, my tricks, or anything, leave a comment down below in the comments, or you can email me, and my email is in the description. I post weekly videos on Saturdays, and if you guys are enjoying these videos, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. That'd be awesome. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.